Good day traders, and welcome to another episode in the coverage of the Forex Ultimate Trading Championship. We are currently 2 weeks into the Trading Championship with 5 weeks to go, and we are starting to see some clear front runners for the $1,000 first prize. Remember, if you haven't entered yet, don't worry, there's still a week left for late entries. You can find the information on our website. But now, let's have a look at what you can expect in today's episode. In today's episode, we take a look at all the action from week 2 in the Ultimate Trading Championship. We give away the Trade of the Week cash prize. We share some setups to watch out for next week. And we take a look at some of the action from our Discord trading room. Remember, this event is brought to you by the FX Price Action Setups community and powered by IFX Brokers. Looking at some statistics from week 2 in the Ultimate Trading Championship, we started the week with 106 people who entered, and we're up to 124 now. There were over 2,000 trades this week, and the most trades was by a name that I can't really pronounce, but I do also know that this trader did get eliminated. So yeah, the more trades you do, it doesn't necessarily mean the better you will perform. We actually had a lot of eliminations this week, 21 extra eliminations, bringing the total up to 29 with still 5 weeks to go. And there were an additional 13 strikes given away to traders. And the biggest dollar trade for the week was by Brian 911 on the Nasdaq 100. Seems to be a very popular chart among the traders. Brian actually joined the tournament quite late, and I think after his first day he had that massive trade, and he was actually briefly leading the tournament until someone else jumped ahead of him near the end of the week. But yeah, very good trade there. It wasn't the trade that won Trade of the Week. We'll get to the Trade of the Week in a little while. So yeah, just looking at the top trades that got executed this week. Like I mentioned, Brian 911 with the biggest trade for the week by quite some distance. It was actually also quite a short trade. It only lasted, I think it was 2 hours or something. Then a couple of other traders. I see Wayne Trade, our leader from last week. He's on the on the top 10 trades twice this week. I see 4 there by Faith Puppy. Seems to like the Rand, the ZAR trades. Also see Razor in there with a $46,000 trade. Razor's a very good trader that I've worked with before, and he almost exclusively trades pound US dollar. But yeah, it's nice to see him on the leaderboard there. Also Razor coming in there with a 41k trade. Yes, so but let's move on to the standings for the week. And looking at the standings, we see that Wayne Trade managed to keep hold of the number 1 position. He was briefly unseated by Brian, but he had a few big trades that he banked at the end of the week to get back into the lead. Wayne did get a strike this week, so you'll have to be careful. There's still some leeway, but 5 weeks to go. You wouldn't want a start like this to be thrown away. So check your money management, guys. Some big movers here on the weekly leaderboard. Faith Puppy basically, he did a 200% gain, so he more than tripled his account. So a massive week for him. Moves him all the way up into second place. Brian with his 120k trade is up about 140k, so he's lying strong. Into FX, hanging on to the 4th position there. Also a big move by BTAR FX. He was down last week and he's jumped into the top 10 this week. 106 positions, so well done there. I do at the end of the week we did treat open trades as closed as part of our rules, and which means on Friday we will count your your losses for your profit and losses for the day, and then we add it to the open positions. And if you were down more than 10%, you would still earn those strikes. So strikes were given out to Chris yesterday, and also to BTAR FX for hanging on to big losers. which ended up giving them strikes. Interestingly, though, into FX, even though he's holding on to 17.3% worth of losing trades on Friday, he did manage to actually bank over 20% in the day. So he managed to stay in the green and he avoided his third strike. So he's still hanging in there by a thread. So yeah, good luck to you. But he's going to have to somehow figure out a way to close these trades without incurring any additional strikes. Yeah, this was just the top 10. If you guys need the full leaderboard, of course, you can just go to the FX Price Action Setups website and you can find a full list of the leaderboard over there. Or you can just type in forexutc.co.za. Yeah, but interesting week. Let's see if Wayne Trade can hang on to the top position for a third week. And let's see if some of these big gainers, if it was a fluke or if they're going to stay up, in the top 10. So yeah, they're all your leaders for the Ultimate Trading Championship. I'll be interested to see how the next week develops, and if these regular names end up putting some daylight between them and some of the other traders, and whether these the high risk takers, whether they can continue on their run or if they start to lose it a bit. Yeah, we're gonna start doing more coverage on our other social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. So yeah, just follow us both. You can just follow us ForexUTC, that is Forex Ultimate Trading Championship. So yeah, ForexUTC on Twitter and on Instagram, and we'll start posting a bit more regular updates on there. But now it's time for us to find out who won this week's Trade of the Week. So if you had a few good trades, who knows, it could be you. Yeah, congratulations to Mpo there for winning this week's Trade of the Week. That was actually a beautiful trade, Mpo, there on the Nasdaq. And yeah, you walk away with the $25 cash prize, or of course $50 if you have an IFX Live account. So yeah, that does it for the coverage part of our show this week. But now we will quickly have a look at some setups to watch out for next week by our team of traders. Enjoy. Yeah, some of the trades to watch from last week turned out really great in the end. So yeah, let's hope for more of the same this week. But yeah, that brings us nearly to the end of this week's episode. Remember to hit the subscribe button and activate your notifications so you won't miss any of the action. I'll leave you this week with some action though from our Discord trading room, also known as our war room. This trading room is free for anyone to join. It's a great platform to learn or to collaborate with other traders. And you can find that info on our website. So enjoy, guys, and as always, good luck and happy trading.